Well, greetings, everyone, and happy Saturday. Welcome once again to Radio Wasteland Records, our live update every Saturday. I'm looking at the countdown this morning, and it's counting down and saying we're almost on. And then the allergy sneeze shows up. It's like, oh, okay, that's how it rolls. Hey, beautiful Saturday morning. A little cool, but that is November in the mid Michigan area. Sunshine is out for now, and I think it's going to be a nice day. So hopefully, you will be able to enjoy yourself in one way, shape, or form throughout the day. It is also Veterans Day, so a big, sincere thank you to everyone who has served this country, and some who have given a lot. But if you know a veteran, you're related to one, friends with one, say thank you today. And if it's their family, say thank you to them as well. But happy Veterans Day, welcoming sincere wishes for a Veterans Day. How's that? Sometimes it doesn't say happy, but we'll go from there. But it is Veterans Day, so make sure you say thank you to those who have served. Let's see a couple of quick good mornings as I look at our signal. How's the signal looking today? I'm a little leery after the past couple of weeks. We're having some issues still, but Betty from Toledo saying sunny down there, and good morning as well. Steve Carlson, good morning to you as well, dear sir. Or if you're hoping to have your minds expanded, there we go. I hope. Speaking of expansion of minds, make sure you tune in for the Two Guys Talking About Records podcast that I do with the one and only Steve Carlson from the vinyl community. Every Sunday evening, we'll put up a new episode of that. We've got some good stuff working as well for this week. So make sure you tune into that to Spotify, iHeartRadio, let's see, our Facebook page, the Two Guys Talking About Records, as well as our YouTube channel. All right, let's see. Good morning from Grand Rapids. Fred, nice to see you here as well on the west side. Ryan saying hey as well. And Abby, Abby says she cannot wait for her sweatshirt. One of these, we'll talk about that here in just a second or so. The sweatshirts are in. Abby, let that go. Good morning, Pat, as well. Sunshine, didn't see us on YouTube. Are we on YouTube? We should be on YouTube. It says we are. I see Abby watching from YouTube. So hopefully we're there. Maybe you're just there. Let's see. Good morning as well to you. Thank you for being here. So yeah, Abby mentioned the sweatshirts. We talked about that a couple of weeks back, and we had mentioned that we were doing some pre-orders in for those that wanted us to have sweatshirts in the store, and we do have those as well, so we can get that out. Betty says, yes, we are on YouTube. Cool. Thank you very much. So our order showed up yesterday. So those of you who have ordered sweatshirts to be picked up here in the store, we will have those as well. Dan talking to the hoodies are great. Dan's one of the ones that got his. Good morning, sir. So we did get a few extra for the store. Now we may be able to get more before Black Friday. We'll have to wait and see. But as of now, we've got a stock of 7 of these bad boys in the store. Now this is my favorite. It's a hoodie, by the way. All the ones we have are hoodies. This is my understated orange. Deer season's coming up here in Michigan very, very soon. So heck, if anything else, you could wear this out and be safe while you're out hunting. But now we like the orange here. So, well, I do at least. So the Radio Wasteland sweatshirts are in. We only have 7 of these in stock in the store if you want to pick one up. They're all the orange hoodie versions. I think I've got 1 medium, 2 large, 2 extra large, and 2 XXLs ready to go. So stop on by or call if you want to get one. Cost on those, like everything else, it's going up and up and up. So we have to have $45 in tax on the sweatshirts, but they are nice. They're good, good material hoodies as well. So we can get crew necks and stuff. If you want to, just head over to the website at radiowastelandrecords.com. Look for the merch link, and I'll put that up a little bit later in the description below here as well. And you can find that on Facebook. If you want something other than an orange hoodie, you can get those different types on there as well. A couple more good mornings. Let's see. Jennifer, hey, good morning to you as well. Thank you for being here. And Chuck checking in. Good morning, sir. Thanks for being here as well. Okay. Other stuff, by the way, just while we're talking about merch, we still have coffee cups in stock in the store. The 33 stickers, lots of t-shirts as well, black and orange t-shirts, and our favorite good, solid canvas record bags, the record totes, the Live, Laugh, Long Play. Lots of those. So we're good to go there. As we head toward Black Friday here in just about 2 weeks, Small Business Saturday as well, I'm trying to make sure that we have enough stuff to go around that's not just vinyl and includes things like our the disc washer, the groove washer. I almost said disc washer. The groove washer systems and spin cleans. We do have a few, but I'll be getting a few more of those. So if that's on your gift giving list this holiday season, make sure you let me know. Pat. Let's see. Gary saying good morning, and Ryan asking how much are the record bags. The record bags are $15 bucks for these nice canvas totes. Again, very solid. They'll hold maybe about 5 or 6 records, but they're very cool and very stylish. And we're going to come up with different bags a little bit every once in a while. We'll put out a new one with a different nifty slogan on there as well. Okay. So Black Friday, as I mentioned, coming up very, very quickly. We were going to have do our best to have some of the side gifts as well as available. On Black Friday, if you are unfamiliar with how Record Store Day Black Friday works, we will have as many of the Black Friday releases as we can. And the Wednesday before, the day before Thanksgiving, we will do a live broadcast, much like this one here, and cover everything we've got in store for Black Friday morning when we open up at 8 a.m. That way you can kind of make your decision. If it's something that's very limited that you're looking for, you can kind of decide at that point if standing in line outside in the middle of the night in November in mid-Michigan is worth your while to see. It's happened. Stranger things have happened, but we do have a small shipment of stuff that has already showed up. And looking at my distributor list, it looks like there's a bunch of stuff that's going to be popping in either next week or the week after, cutting it close, by the way. But once we get all that stuff in store and we get the numbers confirmed that we got everything we asked for, we can take stock of what we didn't get, and then we'll start letting you guys know what we have as far as the releases go for Black Friday. Now, the other big stuff. Oh, by the way, Black Friday, how can I almost forget this? I could have put this up and said, here's our Black Friday stuff, but you guys are probably wondering, hey, where's the poster? You guys always put up a cool poster. Ta-da, here is our Black Friday 2023 poster, RSD Black Friday at Radio Wasteland Records, November 24, just a couple of weeks from now. And our doors will open at 8 a.m. sharp. For those of you who do wish to get in line and you decide you want to get a little brave and maybe bundle up and sit outside, I, as always, with the Record Store Day events, will be here at 5 a.m. to pass out numbers to those in line. And when we open the doors at 8 a.m., we will go through those numbers in order. And so that's actually, it started during the lockdown stuff, but it has worked so well to kind of keep people from jumping line and keeping the order and keeping things moving a little bit easier. That's what we're going to continue to do throughout. So yep, Black Friday, we will be here passing out numbers so you can line up and decide when you're going to line up once we get through the list of everything we have, and you can kind of make your decisions at that point. But we'll have this poster put up here in the store. By next week, we'll have a couple to put out and around as well, and we'll see where we go with that. But yep, Black Friday coming up. Small Business Saturday directly after that, by the way. Let's see, there's one other. Let's see, Dan says it's an awesome. Thank you much, sir. There it is. Man, stuff is acting slow today. Small Business Saturday. I don't have a graphic for that up and ready to go yet, but it's going to be just as big, actually. I'd like to think so, as RSD Black Friday. And that is because those of you who have followed this channel for a while, those of you who've been with the store for a while, know that once in a great while we do something called a mega vinyl drop. And that is what is going to happen on Small Business Saturday. So I have got some just awesome stuff saved up. We've got some unofficials on the way as well. Lots of cool stuff and just some phenomenal vintage vinyl that will all be on the shelves on Saturday, not Friday. We'll put out new releases and Black Friday stuff on Friday, but the video drop for the Saturday, Small Business Saturday, will happen when we close on Friday night. We'll put that video up so there will be no holds on the Saturday drop. You'll just have to kind of be here. I know, maybe 2 days in a row for some of you. Worst things in the world, but we will go and from there. But stay tuned. It will be a Small Business Saturday new and vintage vinyl mega drop. And there are various reasons that I don't drop this on Friday, but RSD being one of them is there. Just a little too much confusion. So let's see. A couple of more quick. So Rick on the west side, thank you. Great poster. Betty chiming in as well. Thank you very much. Andy, hey there, sir. Good to see you here, as well as Wilkinson. Wait a minute. Something seems off about those last names. Do you two know each other? I'm kidding. And then a question from Pat. No, Katie did not do the poster this year. She's pretty darn busy with school. That is a collaborative effort between Kim and I. Oh, and that pesky little thing called AI that's helping out as well. So it's not a Katie original. We'll get back to that here soon once she gets a little less busy. Jeff kicking in too, saying good morning to you as well. Okay, looking at my time, I really have been talking. Let me get to a couple of the new releases. Not a lot because there's a combination of stuff going on. The holiday season approaching, the distributor is having a little more difficulty getting stuff out. They're not getting it from the labels, yada, yada, yada. This is the same old story. So stuff is late getting to us, at least. I don't know about other stores, but to us, at least, we're having some trouble getting some things. Stuff like the Chris Stapleton did not show up this week, and I know there's a lot of you waiting for it. But it's happening more and more. We'll talk about that a little bit on the podcast. I'm sure Steve and I will have some opinions on that. What we did get, though, is that Beatles, the Red and the Blue album reissues came in. These are hefty triple LPs, and the price tag on that is reflective. $75 each, one for the red, one for the blue. The box set, by the way, didn't show up. That's one of the things we were waiting on. What makes this a little bit different than the originals is they added a third record in each of these with other songs of that time period through there. So yeah, it's expensive, but there is a third record, a lot of music. And quite frankly, if you're not a Beatles collector or you don't have a lot of the early Beatles stuff, between these two records, let me get the thumbnail. Between these two records, you're pretty much covered for everything that you'd ever want Beatles. I'm sorry, I've been doing some research on YouTube thumbnails. I'm supposed to go like this. Is that right? Ridiculous YouTube thumbnails. Okay, so we've got these in stock. I think I've got 2 each, and getting more will not be a problem, so we will have those. Also released for the first time, we have got a new compilation from Bush, double LP, loaded their greatest hits, 94 through 2003. I don't know if this is on, nope, cloudy clear vinyl is what that says. So every single Bush song you could ever want is on there, speaking of cool compilations. A new release, a Hendrix concert from 1967, the Jimi Hendrix Experience, live at the Hollywood Bowl. This one is never before released performance, deluxe 12-page booklet included, as well as unseen photographs. Black vinyl. Is it on black vinyl? It is on black vinyl. Yep, black vinyl. Got a couple of these left, so some cool live Hendrix. And we did get a stock, again, of the Rolling Stones Hackney Diamonds. So this is the last one I've got. The black vinyl version. I think I've got more indie exclusives of these coming next week. Speaking of stuff showing up late, but we'll have some more of the Hackney Diamonds indie exclusives next week. But if you just want the black vinyl, I have got one of those today. So here we go. Let's see. AI has taken Katie. Oh, AI has just kind of helped us along until Katie frees up some of her time. How's that? She took our jobs. Nope, problem. We'll keep on talking. Thank you, Sarah. No problem there. Good morning, DK from GB. How the heck are you? And yep, same here. Late arrivals. Chris down at MI Rural Records in Grand Ledge. Check those guys out. They're very cool. Late arrivals and pre-orders. It's tough, Chris. We're going to be talking about that. Yeah. On the podcast coming up with Steve this weekend. So check that out. Okay. Do not forget that we have got the new release show coming up a little bit later. I'll cover what there is coming out next week. Not a lot, it seems like, but there's some interesting things. So that'll be on this afternoon. So make sure you're subscribed. Don't forget the podcast coming up on Sunday evening with Steve Carlson from the Vinyl Community. It's called Two Guys Talking About Records, where can you guess what we talk about? Records. So there we go. All right, folks, I think I'm going to wrap that up and get the doors open. Do not forget that we do have the sweatshirts, 7 of them at least. Let me get a full shot here for you guys. These are the hoodies. Very, very, very orange hoodie sweatshirts. 7 of them in stock right now to carry us through. If we need more by Black Friday, hopefully we'll get more t-shirts and more. So with that said, you guys have a great, all good in GB, cool. With that said, you guys have a great weekend and get out, enjoy yourselves. Probably a little bit more yard work to be done before it gets too much colder and we get more snow. But other than that, come see us at 716 George Street, just north of downtown Midland. Open from now until 6 p.m. today, Saturday, and then tomorrow, Sunday, from 12 noon until 5 p.m. And we will catch you down the line there. So with that said, I hear the door ringing and we're going to get going as well. And see if it's saying they're planning stopping by. Cool. Good to see you. Hopefully see you guys here. All right. You folks have a great one. And we will talk to you next week from Radio Wasteland Records. Thanks a lot.